You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back.
How about that?
And we're playing Fallout New Vegas. This should be a lot of fun. Let's watch this cutscene and then I'll explain what's going on.
Easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright. So basically the deal is I've been wanting to do New Vegas for a while. Been watching a lot of other people let's play it, God. So I'm really excited to be doing this. I'm going to be trying to play the game in a way that I've never played it before. I'm very familiar with this game and I enjoy it quite a bit. So I'm going to try to make it as new and exciting for myself as possible, and hopefully you'll enjoy watching it too. Now, before we get started, it's really important to explain my basic mindset going into this playthrough. I'm going to do a mostly only melee build. I'm going to be doing basically no firearms, pretty much no ranged weaponry at all, except for maybe some explosives. I'm not entirely sure yet. If anybody wants to comment on what they think, you can let me know. But I'm only going to resort to that in absolutely drastic measures, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to stick to an only melee run. And that being the case, we're going to be playing as a woman this time, something I haven't done on this channel yet, and we're going to be naming her Barbaria, because I'm really funny and clever. So, what's he got to say about that?
Can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah, I don't know who
I'm
picked
Doc
that name for me.
Welcome to Good Springs.
Hi, Doc.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, so now we get to decide what Barbaria is going to look like. Quick introduction for anybody that doesn't know this game. Basically, we're a courier. We're delivering a special chip. We don't really know why it's special yet. Somebody wanted it, and they shot us in the head. So, this fine man saved us. And we're going to go from there. So, let's see. What will we be starting with? We'll start with Hispanic preset. And let's see what we can do with these characters. Or pretty much the same. Alright, we'll start with the basic preset. I'm going to do a little bit of editing here. And I will be right back. Alright, so this doesn't look very different from what we started with, and the reason for that is if you mess with sliders too much in this game, you accidentally create horrific Lovecraftian nightmare creatures. So we're just gonna kind of, play it safe and go with somebody that looks a little strung out, but not too messed up for this build. Yeah, let's do it.
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Looks like you did. Oh, God. It's disorienting.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Ooh, look at me. Oh, yeah. I can jump around. Let's get an actual look at what we look like. Oh, hang on. That looks pretty alright for an old Fallout game. Gotta say. Definitely could have been worse. So, as I stated before, we're basically going to be going for basically an only melee run. And that is going to make us...
Good so far.
that's going to mean that we're going to need some very particular skills and
You'll
setup.
learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to read all of these in a cool cowboy voice. No, I'm not going to subject you to that. But what we are going to do is immediately up strength, because that's going to affect our damage with melee and also how much we can carry, which is going to be useful. We're going to up perception a little bit so that we can see people coming. We're obviously going to have to upgrade endurance. Now charisma, she's going to be a little bit of an asshole, just a little bit. Intelligence isn't going to be that necessary, so I'll probably leave it average unless I need it for more. Now this agility is going to be really important because we're going to be doing a lot of sneaking since we're a melee build, which is something I'm not familiar with, so that's going to be fun. And then luck. I'm going to leave luck in the middle because I just feel like that's going to be the place that it needs to stay. Thinking about maybe dropping intelligence, but no, I want to leave intelligence up to get those skill points. I think I might actually drop perception and raise endurance one more. And feel free to chew me out for getting everything wrong, because I'm sure I did. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Surprised anybody'd want to tangle with you. Heck, you could go Deathclaw hunting with a switch.
You're damn right I
Well,
could.
you know your
Look at
vitals
me.
are good.
I fucking
But that don't
scream
mean
masculine
them
might and
bullets
strength.
nutted and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Sounds radical. By the way, guys, I hope you can't hear my fan. I have it running because it's hot as hell in here and I'm sweating like a pig, and I just need it on. But hopefully you can't hear it.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Dog. Oh, fuck. I was right. Okay, what's the first word that comes to mind? Well, we're an asshole, so newspaper.
House.
Wait, I was thinking swatting it with a newspaper, but I guess they probably meant having it brinky one? I don't know. Look, I'm method acting right now. House? Target.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Heavy. Yeah.
Mother.
Fucking tantrum, brah.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Absolutely.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Slightly agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Oh, yes. Yes, we do.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Looks like oozing wound.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm definitely too embarrassed to say what that looks like.
Last one.
Kind of looks like a weird, like pin-headed man. Let's go with a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote.
I'm glad
You
now
don't
I
have
can
nothing to
actually see
compare
up
it
here.
to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I'm positive it doesn't, but let's see it anyway. Oh, damn, actually? Yeah, not bad. Okay, we're not going to take speech and unarmed, because that's just not going to be necessary. We're going to be taking, I reckon, melee weapons, sneak, and... I'm trying to think how we're going to play this character. I reckon lockpick will probably be a good thing to take, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, let's go with lockpick. I reckon that's going to be pretty useful. Or maybe repair. Repair might be better. See, usually I would go barter guns and speech, but I'm trying to play a little bit differently than what I'm used to. So let's think about what will be used for right now. I think repair, melee weapons, and sneak is what I'm going to go with. I think that'll be quite useful. So yeah, let's stick with that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical
I'm like really
history.
tall.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I do. Thanks for bringing it up, asshole. Let's see. This seems alright. So these are all pretty shitty, except, you know, they are pretty interesting, but let's see if there's anything useful. Do I want anything here? Wild Wasteland's a fun one. Do that. Skilled. I think I might take skilled because I can actually offset that with one perk. So I reckon I'm gonna take that. Please don't be mad at me.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Now, I'm not planning on making this easy for myself, so actually I should check and make... what's the gameplay on? Normal? I'm going to set that to hard. I've never played this game on hard. It's always been on normal, so... this should be pretty fun. But you know what? Barbaria is a tough son of a gun. I don't know why I stuttered right there. Don't worry about it. Don't pay attention to it. It's not important. What is important is that we're actually about to get to play the game.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
There's no way in hell
put this
Barbaria will
on
be able to
too,
use
so
this.
the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's.
Gave me a
I
dead
think she
woman's
was
clothes?
about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
You shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
Didn't have much choice, I'm
I
afraid.
hate being mean to Doc Mitchell.
But I understand the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
Thanks,
But
Doc.
try not to get killed anymore.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I don't need to try. Now, here's something I need to explain. We are going to be playing on hardcore mode because I want to make this interesting. Now, the gist of hardcore mode is it does a few things. Some of the most important things is stim packs heal over time. Usually it's instant, so this is going to make it to where you can't just duck into your Pip-Boy and heal automatically, which is going to provide a challenge. It's going to be harder to fix any broken limbs. Right away is going to be less useful. Ammunition has weight, which isn't going to be too big of a concern for us. We're going to be selling most of it anyway, probably. And dehydration and food is going to be something we need to worry about. Also, sleep. It basically adds some realism elements and just things that we're going to have to keep in mind while we're playing. We're going to try to keep it on, because I haven't beaten this game on PC, and I want that achievement, and also it'll make it more fun. So let's do it! Alright, let's check and make sure that that actually activated, because I know there used to be a glitch where it didn't. Alright. I'm going to do a quick save. Alright, so now before we leave, there's a few things in here that we can grab. Oh, something that I want to do real quick. I have all the DLC for this game, so I'm going to have to go dump a bunch of items because I don't want to give myself an unfair advantage at the beginning. So we're going to borrow his oven, and we're going to put every single thing that we have in our inventory away, except for the things that he gave us. Alright. It's weird that that's A. I really hate the way, sorry. I really hate the way that it, like, forces your mouse back to the center. I kind of get it because of what they're, like, doing. Oh, fucking son of a bitch. Alright, hang on, I'll cut this. Alright. So basically what I've done is removed all items from my inventory. I think it's going to make for an interesting beginning to this game that otherwise might not be that much fun. We're going to have to scrounge for everything to start with, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Except for some of the shit that we can find in here, but we'll sell most of it. You know what? Nah, fuck that. Let's make it real interesting. We can't take anything from Doc Mitchell's house except for this snazzy-ass hat. That's it. That's all we're getting, ladies and gents. So let's go out into the world. Let's begin this playthrough. This is going to be bad. Alright, now we gotta wait for all the DLC to load. Yep. Alright, come on. Give me more. I know you got more. Yeah, there you go. Any more? Hey, Victor. Any more? That it? think that's it. That was, what, 3 DLCs? This is Victor. He pulled us out of our grave. Hey, Vic.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
That is mighty sweet of you, Victor. Thanks for digging me out of that grave. You know, how did you happen to find me? Never met a robot like you. Who are those men?
Can't say that I'm familiar with
We got a
the
one-track
rascals.
mind. Revenge.
Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Well, you're fucking useless. Bye.
Yep.
Alright, nah, Vic's cool. But, we're gonna go ahead and try to get a move on with this game. Oh, nope, I was wrong. More DLC. Okay. So another thing I gotta bring up is I'm going to be doing the Caesar's Legion quest line. And if you've never played this game, then don't worry about it. You'll figure out what that means later. And if you have played this game, the reason I'm doing this is that I've never played that quest line. And I think it'll be pretty interesting to experience a new quest line for the first time. It'll actually add a little bit of a new stuff to this, which should make it a lot more fun for everyone involved, including me. So what we're gonna do first is have 0 caps where we're at. We're gonna go talk. We're not gonna talk to Sunny Smiles. We're gonna scrounge around and try to find a knife or something, because we ain't got jack shit. So this, it's not gonna be the best thing in the world to attempt to take on any quests or anything. And don't worry, I am fairly good enough at this game that I ought to be able to find something not too difficult. This is useful. So this is a skill magazine. What this does is gives you a temporary boost in a skill, and that can be useful whenever you're trying to clear a speech check or something like that. So we'll hold on to those. Usually I'd sell them, but I get the feeling that since I'm playing a character that's going to be, you know, big, dumb, and ugly, nice and tough, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to take these. They'll be useful later. Don't worry about it. I reckon there's probably an abandoned house around here. Not going to go into the school yet, because I don't feel like getting destroyed by bugs. So let's see what we can find around here. There's got to be an abandoned house somewhere. Good Springs home. And we're a bad apple, by the way. We ain't going to worry about taking nothing. We want it, it's ours. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Doesn't look like anybody's home. Useless books. Desk, nothing in the desk. Nothing in the filing cabinet. Feels good to be playing this game again. It's been a long time. Ooh. We are going to take these and sell them for some caps. Maybe that'll be the first way that we get some weapons and armor. That'll be useful. Alright, let's head out of here. So now, we have clothing. Very nice. That's pretty good. Sorry if I'm a little out of it right now. My commentary might be a bit lacking. It's been a very, very, very long time since I've recorded anything. All those audio and video problems and whatnot, and trying to get out the absolutely massive amount of content that I had recorded. But, you know what? We're here now. I'm going to get back into it. We're going to have a good time. Anything useful here? It's worth caps, if nothing else. Oh yeah, if you're new to the game and you've never seen it before, caps are just the currency of the game. It's replaced money and such, seeing as how we're in the awful, awful apocalypse, which actually isn't all that bad, all things considering. At least in New Vegas. In Fallout 3, it was pretty fucking awful. But around here, we'll be alright. Hey, Easy Pete, what's... fucking tumbled. Hey, Pete, what's up?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You could give me 5,000 caps. Know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
The textures on PC look a little bit better than I'm used to. Maybe it's just... I don't think this is like a remaster. No, I got like the Game of the Year edition, so maybe they like remastered on PC. I don't know. Maybe it just looks better on PC. Who knows?
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Thank you, Pete. It's nice of you to be looking out for me. I'm gonna feel real bad about murdering you and your friends in cold blood later. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. What is this? I never really figured out what was useful for this. I think you can kind of like send items between the two if you find them, but yeah. Little spoon. Can I use that as a weapon? I don't think so. Alright. It's been a very, 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 very long time since I played New Vegas. I think the last time I was playing New Vegas was whenever I was finishing up high school, or well, getting a GED technically. Don't judge me. I'm in college now. But regardless, yeah, it's been a good, what, 3 or 4 years since I've played this game? At least, like, a lot? So it'll be fun to play it again. I'm really excited and looking forward to it. And hopefully you guys are too. So, let's keep looking around. Fixing things. That's useful. For money, if nothing else. I really hope my fan is getting picked up. I'll have to check the recording later. If it is, I'll just swelter in the heat. It's worth it for you guys. We don't want to go this way anymore unless we want to see what our insides look like. And I'd rather not, honestly. Like, maybe my opinion will change someday, but for right now, I'm good. There's a lot of skill magazines in this town. I usually just grab what I need and then bail, so. Alright. Let's go to the general store and see if I can't pick up a knife or a switchblade or something. I think fighting these geckos is interesting.
Howdy.
Hey, Chet,
You
what's up?
must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office.
Well, I'm
I've got
tough
plenty of
SOB.
supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're
Yeah,
hurting
I
for
bet.
caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Well, all of that's worthless to me because I'm just using
Can
melee
do.
weapons. Alright, see what you got. So, I do have a lot of DLC, so all that stuff would have been really useful in getting things to start with. But, you know what? I'm not a cheater, so... Yeah, the shovel might actually be useful. Straight. Let's go with... Let's go with both, because I believe it'll be a good idea to use the straight razor while sneaking. Let's see what we can sell you. Interested in all this? Looks like you are. Alright. Alright. I hold on to scrap metal, but I don't think scrap metal has a real use.
Another
for this one, like it does
satisfied
in
customer.
3.
Take it easy now.
Alright, later. I'll register later. Alright. So now, we've got a couple weapons, which will be really useful. Why do I still have this? Where did I get this from? Oh! I bought this from, I get this from that house. I should sell this. Yeah, we'll do it later. So now we're gonna go talk to Sunny Smiles, and she will take us on our first quest.
Cheyenne,
Shut up,
stay.
Cheyenne.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I'm actually alright, all things considered, you know? I always thought taking a bullet to the brain would be a lot worse. I wonder if this pull cue is a better weapon than what I got. We're just gonna go ahead and take that. Let's check it out. Pull cue. 13 DPS, 12 damage, 9 damage. I reckon the pull cue might actually be a better weapon. But I think the shovel's cooler and more barbaric in a way, so I'm gonna use it. Check and see if there's anything useful. Go ahead and take that whiskey. I don't think we can do anything with the terminal. Nah. Dumb as a rock, man. Alright. I ain't smart, but you know what? I'm good at fixing shit and beating people over the head with sticks.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright, I'm gonna have to use a gun for this part, I think. I don't think this will count. Will it? Do you like that? No? Alright, I gotta use the varmint rifle for this part. Don't be mad at me, guys.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
I already was. Shit.
Try crouching down and see. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Actually,
Tell you
Sonny,
what,
that's exactly what I came
I
here
gotta
for.
go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
You definitely sound like somebody that doesn't actually have that accent that's putting on that accent. Yeah, let's do it.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I have no idea how actually fighting enemies is gonna go with this melee weapon, but we'll figure it out. Should be fine. And if it's not, I guess I better learn how to make it fine, because we're gonna be dealing with it for a long time. What's going on? Just quick save that. Oh, right there. Alright, cool. That's good to know. Old Bethesda games like this are very, very jittery and buggy, so there's a decent chance that it won't always run particularly well. And there's also a very decent chance that it'll just crash outright, so it's a good idea to know where that quick save is. Where are you going, Cheyenne?